Today's story comes out of Colorado, where State Senator Judy Amabile is considering new regulations that would place restrictions on automatic license plate reading cameras. These cameras have spread rapidly across the state, with little to no federal or state regulation guiding how they are used. Hundreds, potentially thousands, are already active in Colorado. The proposed legislation sets out to address rising concerns about privacy, government overreach, and misuse of data. The push for regulation gained traction following concerns about flock safety, one of the nation's leading ALPR companies. In Louisville, flock cameras were deactivated after residents discovered startling inconsistencies. Local police had claimed data stayed within Colorado, but in reality, it was being shared with out-of-state law enforcement and even federal immigration authorities. Resident Tanya Samaru dug deeper and found that flock holds patents not just for scanning license plates, but also for tracking people. Their system can analyze attributes like race, gender, height, weight, and even clothing. Combined with vehicle data, this allows for profiling and travel timelines far beyond simply reading license plates. Samaru, who once supported the cameras, described her shift in perspective bluntly. She hadn't signed up for a private company to photograph and record everyday life, calling the aggregation of data very dystopian. Senator Amabile's motivation is rooted in the principle that privacy is a fundamental right. She argues that flipping innocent until proven guilty into constant surveillance is dangerous. Her proposed framework includes warrants required, a warrant based on probable cause before camera data can be shared with external agencies, mirroring requirements already in place for GPS or cell phone tracking, limiting access, strict limitations on both in-state and out-of-state data sharing. This addresses national cases, such as in Kansas, where officers misused ALPR data to stalk women. Business restrictions, preventing private companies from using these surveillance systems for profit-driven tracking. Not everyone agrees with tightening control. Aurora Police Chief Todd Chamberlain defended the system, calling it an invaluable tool. Chamberlain highlighted success stories recovering murder suspects, interception of stolen vehicles, and aiding police across state lines. He also emphasized accountability measures in his department, including monitoring who has access to the data and why. At the same time, he acknowledged errors. In a high-profile case, Aurora police officers once held a family at gunpoint after a camera misidentified their SUV as a stolen motorcycle from another state. Imagine that. A stolen motorcycle.
This is pretty significant. This is an incident that caught national attention because it involved Aurora police and a black family mistakenly held at gunpoint. This happened in 2020, the same year George Floyd was killed, and national protests erupted over racial tensions in law enforcement.
There's kids. They had guns on kids.
You'll likely remember this video from August of 2020. It shows Aurora police pointing guns at several children, including a 6-year-old. Police mistakenly identified their mother's car as stolen. The video sparked outrage and prompted the Aurora chief of police at the time to issue an apology. The mother in this video, Brittany Gilliam, and 4 children sued the city of Aurora and 5 officers in 2021. And now we have learned there is, quote, a tentative settlement in the works. Court documents do not reveal a potential payout amount or policy changes at the moment, but it is clear, according to these documents, there is a settlement agreement. According to court records, the settlement agreement has to be approved by another court in order for it to move forward because it involves children. Now, this is significant because this was the first lawsuit filed in Colorado under a new police accountability law. That law allows state-level lawsuits against police to move forward without a qualified immunity defense. The attorney for the family who filed the lawsuit, David Lane, acknowledged this tentative settlement agreement. However, he would not disclose any payment amount. We'll keep watch over what happens with this in the coming months. Back to you.
Confusing, right? Colorado is not alone. Across the country, flock safety is facing mounting controversy. The company has had contracts canceled in Illinois and Texas and is under congressional investigation. In Illinois, the Secretary of State found that Flock illegally shared data with federal agencies, prompting a suspension of some programs. In Texas, cameras were even used in searches for women suspected of having abortions after the state imposed restrictions. Flock, for its part, says it operates in more than 6,000 communities nationwide and insists it works within the law. A spokesman admitted complexities with jurisdictional boundaries, but claimed every camera in public spaces is democratically authorized, often through city council votes.